Alrighty then. So, it's been a little while. Now, short video today. These are fuel fillers out of 60 series Land Cruiser. And, well, it's got dual tanks on it. And the owner didn't want to put an extra hole through the side of the vehicle. So, what I'm going to do with these is basically wire pipe them together like that. So, what's going to happen, I will take off the breather off one and the fill piece off the other, and then I will start scalloping the shape of this pipe here. I will cut around and that sort of shape until they fit together exactly how I want them. Now, this pipe will stay straight and this one will come off. Now, they will be flat across the bottom and 130 millimeters apart. So when they're finished, he'll have one fuel filler hole and he'll just angle the fuel nozzle when he puts it in to put it into whichever tank he wants, or he'll just fill it up until it overflows out of one into the other. Now, it's not difficult to do, but you do need to clean off all the coating off this before you try to weld it. I've done plenty of these with the MIG when over the years of building ute trays. Generally what we were doing with those is cutting them off here, rotating that 180 degrees so it has a slight curve in it, and then that fits underneath the trays. But if you don't do that, then they sit like this and the fuel comes in and yeah, they don't fill up. So probably just going to clamp him onto the bench there, measure out the distance to where the next one goes, clamp him down, and then I'll just be able to make it fit. So, let's get customizing. What do you think, Shed Corgi? Always use protection, kids. Right, that's pretty close there. We're going to do now. Now, what I want to do there is cut the center out, leave the outside edges, and I'll just flare them out to fill the gaps, because I was a little rough and ready when I cut this one to suit, because it didn't suit. So I've just gone around and marked how big the gap was at certain spots. I've got to take out this top piece here where the breather hose was, because it's actually been brazed and I will not be able to weld that with the TIG. So I've just got to start by filling up this bottom bit with weld and this top bit. But before I can do that, I've got to clean up all this so there's none of the coating left on it, because you just can't weld it with the coating on there. That's about as good as I'm going to get it, so I'm just going to start welding this with some filler wire everywhere that touches, and then keep going from there. It should work fine. And there we have it. Now, I've welded all the way around. It was close enough that I could actually just use the filler wire and bridge the weld all the way through. None of the gaps were too big. Now, it would have been better if I got a neater fit to start with, but I didn't. So, it's pretty much right. Now, this breather hose will have a T-piece on it to go to both tanks. It'll work just how it's meant to. All the weld was done with a stainless filler wire, and this will probably get painted before it goes in anyway, but that's come out alright. Would have been better if I spent a little bit more time getting the pipes to fit neatly to start with, but the first cut I did, I thought I was leaving extra, but apparently I wasn't. But it's done. The very last weld was basically no argon because I have run out. That is why I wasn't bothering with back purging this, because I knew I didn't have enough gas. But I've got it done. It can go back to the owner and he can fit it. And then he can go travelling around the country. So, that's it for this episode. As always, customise everything.